Hi guys, it's Yolanda here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a full face of nothing but Colourpop. We got brow stuff, we got foundations, we got concealers, setting powder, eyeshadow palettes. So we have everything except for lashes, which I'll just be using my own. I have a couple pairs in this little Daiso thing. Oh my god. Couple pairs right here, so I'll just be using my own for that. And my own brushes. I didn't buy any brushes. So we're just gonna jump right into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is primer. So for primer, we have the All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. So it says, apply a thin layer over moisturized skin, allow it to set for a minute, and apply your favorite foundation. So it looks like this. Like that. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it's super thick. So the only thing I have on my face already is moisturizer because I just got out the shower, so I gotta moisturize my face or else I get super dry. Okay, so first I'm gonna jump into the brow stuff. So I got this little box right here. It's the brow kit. It comes with the Precision Brow Pencil, the Brow Boss Pencil, Precision Brow Color, and the Brow Boss Brow Gel. Let's open it up and we'll see what each one is for. So I got the kit in the color Brunette. So this is the Precision Brow Pencil. The spoolie's dirty because I already used the spoolie. So I'll start off with the Precision Brow Pencil, but I already know I don't really like it. Precision Brow Pencil is a soft and creamy precision brow pencil designed to fill in sparse brows and create shape. Buildable, long-wearing, and waterproof, this pencil gives a defined brow finish. Now the Brow Boss, I have already used. This is my favorite pencil right now. Micro-tipped pencil designed to mimic fine hair-like strokes to define and shape brows for a fuller looking natural and look. The other one, you can't really make the brow like hairs. It's like too big and round. This is the Precision Brow Color in the color Brunette. I've also already used this. It's like a brow pomade for your brows to define them. And I'm going to use my regular eyebrow pencil that I always use, and we're going to go in with the brow pomade. A little goes a long way, so I'm just going to put the excess on the back of the lid. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the brow gel. And then this is the Brow Boss gel. This came in the color Brunette as well. So it's a quick and easy brow gel that tames and grooms while providing natural looking fullness that never looks or feels crunchy. That's one brow, so I'm going to do the other brow off camera. Okay, so that's both eyebrows. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelid, and we're going to move into eyeshadows. So I'm going to use the No Filter Concealer as eyeshadow primer. Blend that in with the dry beauty blender. Okay, so I have 3 eyeshadow palettes with me today. I got the Give It To Me Straight, I got the Double Andrade, and I got the Chasing Rainbows, but I'm going to do a separate video on this one, so I'm not going to use this one today. So we're going to jump into the Double Andrade and the Give It To Me Straight. I'm going to do a very natural look today because I want to do bold lip. Give It To Me Straight palette. And the Double Andrade. So I'm going to jump into the shade right here, which is called Locked and Loaded. Put that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to take this one right here, which is called Send Nudies. I'm just going to use like a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to put this in my crease. As a transition shade. Like I said, this is going to be very minimal look. Then I'm going to go ahead and take Nip Slip right here. Put that in my crease. So in the inner portion of my crease, I'm going to jump into the shade right here called Truth Hurts. Then I'm going to grab that brush from before and blend a little bit. Then on this part of my crease, I'm going to take the shade right here called Frank. Blend that out. I'm going to take a little brush like this, and I'm going to jump back into the Double Andrade, and I'm going to take Teddy Bear right here. I'm also going to mix in a little bit of Hard right here and put that in the outer V. Take that blending brush. So for the lid, I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Inhibited. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade over here called Draft. And I'm going to wet that with All Star Setting Spray. Then I'm going to take the back of the brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of up front from right here, from the Give It To Me Straight palette, and put a little bit of that on top. And we're just going to blend a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do liner, mascara, and lashes off camera. Okay, so right now I have two different kinds of foundations. I have the No Filter foundation right here, and then I got the No Filter foundation stick. So I'm gonna have to do a separate video on the foundation stick because it's 2-inch foundation. I'm not going to do all of them. So I have shades Light 55 and Light 75. So I'm going to have to see, because I don't think either one of these are my shade, and the one that was my shade, they were sold out of. So I'm going to have to do a little like mixture and see, because I think this is too light and then this one is too dark. So I think a mixture of both of these will give me my right shade. Whatever, I try to mix them as best I can, so worst comes to worst, I could just bronze. So this is my first time trying this foundation. We'll see how it feels on my skin. It says it's matte. Okay, so I got the No Filter concealer in the shade Light 12. This might be a little light. Yeah, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. I don't really put concealer everywhere anymore, just underneath my eyes. Oops. The shade actually looks like it's matching me now. I'm starting to think that maybe not all Colourpop products, like, I don't know, work for me altogether. Like the foundation with the concealer, or maybe my under eye bags are just really bad now. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and try the no filter powder. So I'm gonna just use a brush. I'm just gonna use this to set my whole face because I didn't get like a face powder. I only got the setting powder. No! Like the one day I did my eyeliner really good and I just got powder everywhere, whatever. Okay, so the setting powder, I used it. I like the way it looks underneath my eyes. I mean, I can never find a really good setting powder or concealer that covers up my dark eyes right now. But it doesn't look bad. Around my nose, it looks super dry, but I don't know if that's the primer or the foundation because I did use a lot of new things today. The primer did not blur out my pores. As you can see all my texture. I do like this foundation a little bit. My forehead is looking a little cakey though, but I usually don't use a setting powder to set my whole face. I usually use a face powder, so that could be my fault. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bronze up the skin. I got the bronzer called Private Party. Looks like this. So I'm gonna go in with that. So for blush, I'm also going to use another new shade. This is called Excuse My French. I'm only going to put in a little tiny bit of this because I don't want it to clash with the lip I'm going to be doing. But it's a super orangey peach kind of shade. I just put a lot on my brush. Super cute shade. I just didn't want to use too much of it right now. Okay, we're gonna move on to highlight. So I have the in Nude Endo palette. Shades like this. I've already dipped into it, as you can see. I'll swatch them super quickly for you. These are the top 3, which is Glad You Came, On the Loose, and Fine Line. Glad You Came, On the Loose, and Fine Line. Super beautiful. Then I got On Tempo, Morning After, and Losing Sleep. On Tempo, Morning After, and Losing Sleep. So the last 3 are mostly for like deeper complexions. I usually use the top 3. Sometimes I use a little bit of Morning After. I've been using all of them, to be honest. I just mix like a bunch. So I'm going to be taking, I'm gonna just mix the top 3. I think the the highlighter palette is gonna be like my favorite thing out of everything I've tried. Okay, we're gonna move on to the lower lash line. I had like liners for my waterline for today, but I don't want to use those because they're like super pop of color. So I'm just gonna use the Precision Brow Pencil as eyeliner for my lower lash line. Okay, I'm gonna take the shade Nip Slip. I'm gonna use Frank from the Give It To Me Straight palette. I'm going to use a mixture of teddy bear and hard. Then I'm just going to add mascara. I'm going to use the shade Keep It PG for an inner corner highlight. I'm going to add that to the brow bone. I'm also going to take a little bit of Glad You Came and Fine Line and put that on the inner corner and on the brow bone. So for lip, I have a couple. I think I'm going to use a red for sure. I think I'm going to do Rouge. Ooh, this color is pretty. Okay, so the last thing to try is just the Colourpop face setting spray. So shake it gently and hold at arm's length away. That smells good. Okay, so that concludes this video. I feel like I need to try everything again, but like separately, like with my everyday products, because I don't know how things work because I used new things, so I'm just gonna have to try again just separately, and I'll let you guys know how I felt. But I love Colourpop, I love their brand, so I pretty much love everything that they have done. I'm gonna do a separate video with the Chasing Rainbows palette. I love this palette so much. I've only used it once, and when I used it, I only used this shade and this shade, so for an eyeliner. So I'm gonna have to do a separate tutorial for this, and a separate tutorial for, a separate video for the foundation stick. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my previous videos down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right over there. I'll see you on the next one.